After a long time, TaskMagic can log into Printify. In this video, I will share a way to add products to WooCommerce store with Printify products automatically. Printify is a service that prints your design on different products, and they have the option to connect your WooCommerce store to their website. That way, you can add products to Printify and it will create a product on your website automatically. You can make changes to the product design or prices on Printify and then send a new design to the same product and it will update. On the other hand, you can sell the products on your website and it will send the order information to Printify. They charge you for the product and send it to your customer automatically. This lets you create a big e-commerce store without holding stock and save time by automatic product delivery to customers. The only problem is that you need to upload each design to each product you want to sell on Printify, which is time consuming, especially if you have thousands of designs like me. Other automation tools are available, but they usually don't upload to all Printify products or lack a WooCommerce connection. With TaskMagic, you can set up automation to make changes to your product. This is exactly how this automation works. For example, I'll upload a product, in this case teddy bears, and then change some things like tags and add short description to the product on my WooCommerce store, which isn't possible during the Printify upload process with other automations. First, let's see how to upload a product so you understand what's needed for the automation. If you already know how to upload products, you can skip to the next section, where I'll show you how to set up a Google Sheets to manage all the text and designs you want to upload automatically with TaskMagic. I'm going to show you how to connect WooCommerce to Printify, how to upload a product, and how to send the products to WooCommerce. Then I will explain how I build the automation with TaskMagic. You do need to create an automation for each product you want to upload your designs on, but you can easily duplicate the automation and make a few adjustments for each product. Signing into Printify is simple. All you need is your Gmail account or your email and password. Next, let's set up some things on your WordPress website. I prefer WordPress because it's free to use and the hosting costs are much lower compared to Shopify or other solutions. Printify also connects to Shopify, but with WordPress I own everything. Once you have your website ready, which you can create in one click with most modern web hosting services, you need to set up your WooCommerce store. I leave a link in the description to trusted hosting services. Now let's see how to do this. How to connect Printify and WooCommerce. First, you need to have a WordPress website, and then you can add WooCommerce. Go to Plugins on your WordPress dashboard. Search for WooCommerce, then install and activate the plugin. Once it's activated, you'll see a customization onboarding process. Start by writing the store name. This is important if you have more than one store connected to Printify, so you can recognize it when you need to choose a store to add a product to. Then you can select the categories of the store from the list, or you can select other. I select clothing and accessories because this is what you get from Printify. Next, set the store location. This is for tax purpose, so set it for your real address. Then add your email and continue. Now they ask you to add some plugins. I deselect all of them. You don't need them for now. Click continue and now you are on the main setting page. They try to make some money out of you with the setting, so you can skip all of this and do it manually by going to the setting of WooCommerce. There you have all the setting for everything you need. If you want to use PayPal for your WooCommerce store, then you need to add a plugin for it. They used to include it with all the payments options, but now you need a plugin. If you use other payment methods, you can add their plugins like I do with PayPal and follow the instructions of your payment provider. After finding, installing, and activating the PayPal plugin, go back to WooCommerce setting and click on Payments. You will see a notification asking you to connect your PayPal account. Click on the Setup page, then click on the Activate PayPal button. You will need to log into your account. Wait a few seconds to give PayPal time to connect to your website, and the page will update to confirm the connection. If you click on Payment again, you can now activate any PayPal option available on the list. Another important setting to do before connecting Printify is to set the permalink to post name. So go to permalink and click on post name and save. Let's connect Printify to your WooCommerce store. Go to Plugin, search for Printify, install it and activate it. You won't see much difference on your website after installing the Printify plugin. In the setting of WooCommerce, you'll find shipping options. You can connect this to Printify and they will automatically adjust shipping based on your customer location. It's up to you if you want to offer the same shipping rates or free shipping. If you prefer to manage shipping manually in WooCommerce, you can remove Printify shipping options so they won't override everything. Now go to Printify. At the top, you'll see the store list. Or if it's a new account, you'll find the option under the store tab. Click on Add New Store and choose WooCommerce from the list of options. By the way, this is also how you connect stores from other websites. Next, add the URL of your website. Make sure you are logged in. If not, you'll be prompted to log in before connecting. Once that's done, your WooCommerce store is connected to your Printify account. Click on the catalog. Now you should add a product manually, so you can see all the steps before creating the automation. To add a product to your WooCommerce store connected to Printify, you need to do so on Printify. Start by searching for the product you want to design. In this case, I'm choosing the teddy bear. For the automation, it's best to keep things simple to save steps. While Printify has customization tool, I recommend uploading a ready-made design. For the teddy bear, I use a design size of 5400 by 4500 pixels. I create my design on Canva and keep the background invisible so the white color doesn't print on the background. Make sure the background is clear. For stuffed animals, there are only one provider. For other products, you need to choose a provider when you click on Start Designing. Select the right provider, then proceed to the next page. You can upload your design to the design page. While it's possible to record all the clicks for designing in the automation, it's better to reduce the number of steps, just to make everything less complicated. You can choose some colors for the shirt of the animal. I think it's best to choose up to 3 colors and not more. Since this stuffed animal includes a few options already, having fewer options can help customers decide more easily. If you prefer even fewer options, you can choose just one shirt color. On the next page, you can choose how many images to upload to your product on WooCommerce. I leave it as is and continue to the next page. Here you can select the main image for your product. I also leave it as is for now. In the next section, you can add information that will appear in WooCommerce. You can edit the title and description and even include a table of sizes at the beginning of the description. If you want buyers to have the option to customize a product, you can add that feature here. But you will need to approve each purchase on Printify. It is not automated. In the pricing section, you can set the product price. For variable products, you can adjust the price for each variation. There is also an option to hide the product so it doesn't publish immediately. This is helpful if you want to make changes before it goes live. I usually make some changes to the product, but I leave it published anyway since I can quickly make adjustments in WooCommerce minutes after publishing. Once published, you'll be taken to a page showing all the product you've uploaded. You can click on any product to view it on your website and see how it looks. Give it a minute to update and send the product to your website. If the product has many images from variation, it may take longer to complete. Now, you can make some changes on WooCommerce after the product is published. Click on the 3 dots next to the product on Printify and choose to view it in your store. Once there, click on Edit Product at the top if you're logged into your website. Here you can add things that aren't possible during the product creation process in Printify. For example, you can add a short description that appears under the product name. It's a good idea to write a brief sentence about your product here. Another limitation on Printify is the inability to add categories and tags. You can do this manually here or automate it with TaskMagic. Another useful addition is the promotion. You can suggest similar product or designs, which will appear on the same page or in the cart when the buyer adds this product. This helps increase the cart value per purchase. You can also automate this step with TaskMagic. After making all the changes, click Save. Now that you've completed all the clicks and typing manually, the next step is to create the automation in TaskMagic. TaskMagic is an automation tool that you install on your computer it lets you create automation that replicate your behavior, just as if you were doing it yourself. Instead of manually clicking and typing, you can record the steps once, and TaskMagic will repeat them for you each time you run the automation. To get started, go to their website, link in the description. On the pricing page, you'll need to purchase a plan that allows web recording. This feature isn't included in the free version. Make sure to get the broader option. When comparing TaskMagic to other automation software for uploading to Printify, you'll notice some limitation with other tools. Many allow uploads to Printify but may not support uploading to WooCommerce. Others limit you to specific products of which the automation is pre-designed. TaskMagic solves both these problems. It allows you to upload as many products as you want, use any product from the Printify catalog, create automation to modify your WooCommerce listing on your website. With TaskMagic, you aren't restricted to the setting provided by Printify, giving you full control over your store setup and customization. This video isn't officially supported by TaskMagic, but I've been using the tool for a few months and really like it. The link in the description is an affiliate link, so if you purchase through it, you'll support this channel and help me create more tutorials like this one. Before starting to create the automation, set up a Google Sheets file to store the design and text you need to type with TaskMagic Automation. You can create a Google Sheet however you like, but this is how I do it. I organize all the design in one folder on my computer, and then I click Ctrl-A to select everything, followed by Ctrl-Shift and C to copy the path for the design so I can put it in the Google Sheets for later uploading. In a clean Google Sheet, I freeze the first row and give the first column a name. It could be whatever you like. I call it a source. When I create the automation, I know what to put in the uploading step. Then I create a title, description, and tags for all of the designs. Because I make very similar design with small differences, I can use some shortcuts when I create them. When I create design, I name each one based on the content. That way, I can tell exactly what the design is just from the file name. I create a list of all of the names, whether it's a number, name, or another personalized identifier. To add things to the main name of the product using a formula in Google Sheets, you start with the equal sign. After that, add brackets and include the free text you want all the design to have. When you want to use variable text or number, close a bracket and then add end symbol and specify the cell from the Google Sheet between the symbols. You can then open another bracket and add more text, making sure to add spaces so that it doesn't appear as one word with a variable cell. Then I copy this formula completely from the entire column and do the same for the description and tags. Remember to also add a column for the main tag for TPublic. Now you have the Google Sheets ready. Once you install TaskMagic on your computer, you can start creating automation. Keep in mind that each product on Printify will need its own specific automation because of slight differences between products. However, you can save time by creating one full automation, duplicating it, and making small adjustments for each product. On the side panel of TaskMagic, you'll find the workspace. This acts like a folder for your automation. I recommend creating a dedicated workspace for Printify since it's likely to have multiple automations and deserves its own space. Inside the new workspace, I'm going to create the first automation. Name your automation. For instance, I name mine Printify followed by the product name and additional details to keep it organized and easy to distinguish from other automations. First, set a trigger. Click on the icon and then find the Use List trigger option. Once you select it, click on the trigger box to configure it for the Google Sheets. Select Use List. Click on Manage Sheet Connection. Copy the provided email address and go to your Google Sheets file. Add this email with edit permission to the sheet. When copy the sheet's URL, return to the automation and paste the URL in the appropriate box. Next, you'll see a list of sheets from the Google Sheets file. Select the one you want to use for Printify uploading. You can use the same Google Sheets file for all print-on-demand websites. Click on Continue to return to the main automation setting. To ensure this, log in to Printify on your regular browser. If it's your first time, you'll need the TaskMagic cookie extension. If you use TaskMagic and want to keep the login details for a website, this video will show you how to set up the TaskMagic Chrome extension and where to use it in your automation software. First, get a Chrome extension. Click on the link in the description to go to GitHub, where TaskMagic have the extension files. Then click the green code button and select Download Zip. After downloading, open the zip file to access the regular file. Next, open the Google Chrome extension page. At the top, switch to developer mode by clicking on it. On the left side, click on Load Unpacked. This will open your computer's folder. Find the folder that is inside the main folder and select it. The extension will upload and you should see it as the first one in the list. To see the TaskMagic icon, open the extension details to find the pin to toolbar setting. Click to open it and now you should see the TaskMagic icon at the top. Now go to the website where you want to save the login. Log into the website and then click on the TaskMagic icon and you will see a button to copy the cookie. Open your TaskMagic software and find the automation you want to add this cookie to. Click on Advanced Setting for that automation. Then find Add Cookie and click on it. After that, click the button to add the cookie. You'll see the cookie listed with the URL of the website where you want to save the login details. Then save. Because this automation will involve two websites, Printify for creating the products and your WooCommerce website for editing it, you need to copy the cookies for both sites now. If you start the automation and notice you're not logged in, this usually happens if you haven't used the automation for a while or if you closed your computer. In that case, log in to the website using your regular Chrome, then click on the Chrome extension from TaskMagic button and paste the cookie into the right automation page again. Now start recording the first part of the automation to upload the product. Click Add Step, then click on Record and two windows will open. One for Chromium, a developer-friendly version of Chrome, and another for the recording panel. This panel will remain on your screen during the recording process. In the first box, enter the Printify URL and log in as you normally would. If you've saved cookies, the website should log you in automatically. Sometimes you may run into pop-up notification on the screen during recording. It's important to record the action of closing these pop-ups, even if they might not appear when you run the automation. While the automation is running, it can skip steps if the element is not visible on the screen. To be safe, it's better to record the action. The next step is only if you have multiple stores in Printify, like an Etsy store and WooCommerce. You'll need to select the store each time you log in. Now, let's automate this step by using the Click Step option in the recording panel. Click on the Click step to start recording, and then click the top right menu option to switch stores. After that, click the Confirm button. If the recording panel blocks your view, move it to the top or bottom of your screen to continue clicking where needed. Each time I say record a click, that is what you need to do. After each step that needs to change the page or upload something, you need to add a delay. Most of the time, it is enough to add 0.1 minutes, which is 6 seconds. You click on the delay step and add the time you like to have. If you have two stores and need to choose one of them, then you need to add another step that goes to the page where you have the product you want to start designing. If you don't need to choose a store because you have only one, then you need to put that URL in the first step. To get the URL of the product page, go to Printify catalog and then get the URL from that page. Find the Go to Page step in the list. Next, you need this delay to load the page. If you have one store, you can start from here and add that URL at the beginning of this automation. Add a click on the Start Designing button. If you have more than one provider from Printify, you need to make sure it selects the right provider and record the click on it. Now you are on the designing page. On this page, you can basically design something from the beginning. But if you want it to be automated, you can only design with tools that you can click on or add type step. The best way is to upload a ready design. Record a click on the upload button. Now you have on the left side a few options. Record a click on my device. It will open your computer. In the Google Sheets you created, you had the design path on your computer. So you will use it here. Upload something. It does not matter what, because you are going to delete this product when you finish creating the automation. After you upload and record the click step, go to the control panel and find the upload step. Click on the three dots and find in the menu Change Step Type. From the list, find the upload option. Now it will upload an image when you click on My Device, but you need to let the TaskMagic know which design to upload. So you need to click on the content of the step and then click on the strudel symbol on the side. You have a list of steps from the automation or columns from the Google Sheets. Find the column for the upload path. Now it will take the image from your computer when you upload it. Add a delay so it has time to upload the design. After you upload the design, there are a few more things you can do before moving to the next page. To resize a design by the automation, you need all the designs to have the similar dimensions. Resize it manually first and you'll see the numbers needed for resizing on the side. Click on the type step, then click on the width field. In the confirmation section, you can see that TaskMagic recognizes the numbers entered in the field. Now confirm the step. When TaskMagic asks if you want to make it dynamic, select No, since all the numbers should remain the same. Rename the type step by clicking on its name and indicating which field you change and then save. This helps in the future if you want to adjust one parameter or all of them without re-recording the steps. Repeat this process for all the fields to achieve precise resizing. If I need to adjust the number later, I don't have to record everything again, just update the numbers in the automation. This approach works well for designs with similar layouts. Customizing is something you can only do with TaskMagic. No other print-on-demand automation tool can handle this level of customization. Some products have variations, such as different sizes or colors, which you can choose to add when uploading the product to your website. To start, record a click on the button for selecting variation. If there is more than one product, like in this example where I have different kind of stuffed animals, I can either record clicks to select each one individually or record one click to select them all at once. If the product has more than one color, like a t-shirt, you can use the click step to record clicks on any color you want to include. If you want to create similar design for dark or white backgrounds, you can prepare more than one column in the Google Sheets with image path. This way, you can upload the same design for multiple colors and let customers see all the options in one place. To do this, after recording clicks on their colors, click on Back to the Edit menu. Record a click back to Edit menu. Then record a click on the color you want to upload a different design for. Now you need to upload the design. Then record a click step, change it to an upload step, and select the second column with the second image path from your computer. After you finish customizing the product, record a click on the next page button at the bottom right. This will take you to the page where you can select the product mockups. Some products have more mockups and some have fewer. If you want to use a custom mockup, you'll need another column in your Google Sheets with a path to the design file from your computer. And then you just repeat the same steps. Record a click on the Customize tab, then record and upload an image. To go to the next step, record a click on the Save Selection button. Next, you'll reach the page where you can customize the product title, description, price, and more. The first thing you can customize in this page is the main product image. This is the image people will see in your store before clicking to view the product details. All the mockups provided by Printify are linked to the product on your website variation. For example, if someone clicks on a variation, they'll see the corresponding product. In this case, different stuffed animal, or in other cases, a different color of the same product. You can choose which image will be the main one. If you're happy with the first image, there is no need to change it. However, if you want to showcase a different image, you can record clicks to select it. At the top, you'll see the variation. First, record a click on the correct variation of the mockups. Then record another click on the specific mockup you want to set as the main image. If you plan to customize this on your website later, you don't need to do anything here. I think it's best only to change the title. Find the type step in the list, then click on the box where you want to change the text. Type something temporarily so you can identify what needs to be replaced with the Google Sheets placeholder. Confirm the step. This time select the Yes button for the variable option because you need it to be different for each design. Then go to the control panel and change the content of the text to the correct placeholder from your Google Sheets from the list. Click on the strudel symbol to access the list and select the column for the title or description. When you use the type step in TaskMagic, It automatically deletes any existing text in the field. If you want to include the product name in the title and then add something specific about the design, you'll need to adjust the text in the type step accordingly. For example, you can first type the part of the text that won't change, like the product name, then use a reference from your Google Sheets to add the variable text, such as the title column that usually describe the design. This way, the automation combines static and dynamic text seamlessly. Personally, I only change the title. I like to leave the description as it is and only add a short description or change the title later on my website. If you want to add the size chart into the description, you can record a click to confirm it. For pricing, if you want to change it, first record, click, select all, so all the products are updated in one go. Record a click on the Edit Price button to open the pop-up where you can change the price for all the products at once. If you want the change to be dynamic, you can also record clicks on the other tabs before proceeding to the type step. Then record the type step on the price box and change the price. Then record click to change the price, and then on the price field and change the price. Record clicks to save the changes. If you only want to adjust the pricing for specific variation, record clicks to select those variations and repeat the same steps. I recommend keeping the pricing simple and offering one price. It's better for your customer decision-making process, and usually all the products have the same price. Once done, record a click on the Publish button. You'll now be taken to the page where all your products listed. Add a long delay here. I suggest 5 minutes, as it can take that long for the publishing process to complete. This depends on your website hosting and the number of images for the product. Wait for the product to finish publishing because you can't do the next step until it's fully published. Once it's ready, record a click on the 3 dots of the product you want to customize. It should be the first product in the list. Then record another click on See in Store. This will take you to your website, opening it in a second tab. If you're not logged in, you'll need to log in now. But if you added the cookies, you should be logged in. Now record a click on the Edit Product button at the top and add a delay. Here you can make any changes you like. For the title, record a type step. If typing doesn't work immediately, first record a click on the title field. Then record a separate type step using the appropriate column from your Google Sheets for the title text. For the content, do the same. Choose the right column for the text. You can also write tags if you separate them by commas. It should work after recording a click and a type step. After typing, record a click on the Add button and add the delay. If you want to select categories, you can only record clicks on categories that already exist, as I didn't find a way to dynamically choose different categories each time. If you find a way, you can share it in the comments. If you want to add promotion from similar products, first navigate to the Promotion tab by recording a click step on it. Then record another click on the field for similar products. Here you need to type something. If there is a word that is consistent across all designs, you can add it here and then record a key pressed step from the list of steps and press enter so it selects the first option available. I use a tag to connect products I want to promote together. You can include the column with the one tag in the type step. You can essentially change anything on this page as long as you can use the click step or type step. After you made all the changes, record click on the Save button. This step is important if you want to save your change. Once saved, add another delay to give your website enough time to save the changes. Before closing the video, you need to clean up the text product you created. Go back to Printify and navigate to the My Product tab. Find the product you created. Click on the 3 dots next to it and select Delete option. Go back to your website and see if this product was deleted. To start automation, you first need to set a full loop. The line at the top of the automation allows you to specify how many steps should repeat. For this example, set it to include all the steps from the beginning to the end. This ensures the automation runs in complete loops, pulling the information for each uploaded design from the Google Sheets you configured for the trigger. Now it's time to test your automation. Click on Play Steps and let it run while you watch. Pay attention to any points where the automation gets stuck or skips steps. Sometimes you will get into some pop-ups. You need to record a click on this pop-up, so if it will appear, it will close it, because otherwise it will stuck. You can also try to add more delays between steps if something is stuck. Most issues happen because there isn't enough time between them. If adding a delay doesn't fix the problem, delete the problematic step and re-record them. Once the automation runs smoothly, you're ready to use it. Return to the trigger setting and increase the number of lines the automation process per round. You can typically run up to 500 lines from your Google Sheets at once. If you want to use the automation for different products on Printify but keep the same design, click on the 3 dots next to the automation and select Duplicate Automation. For similar products like kids t-shirt versus an adult t-shirt, you just need to change the URL in the Go to Page step and re-record the Start Designing button. Click on the right provider. For more complex differences, you can add or remove steps as needed. That's it. Good luck with your automation. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.